I'm going to do the first two questions from your homework tonight, 6-8, since the test is coming up. I know some of you guys probably felt like it was a little bit quick, so let's do this one together, okay? 6-8, number 11 on page 394. Directions, they say, list all of the possible rational zeros of the function. That's just your P over Q thing that we talked about in class. So what you need to do is obviously write the original problem down. So f of x is equal to x cubed plus x squared minus x minus 56. So what we talked about in class is all the possible answers is P over Q, which is factors of the constant over factors of the leading coefficient. So take 2 seconds. What is the constant in this problem? 56, right? What is the leading coefficient? 1. So the constant is the number usually at the end, the one without a letter. And then the leading coefficient is the number usually in the beginning, the one in front. Okay? So write down what the factors of 56 are. So we know for sure 1 and 56, 2 and what? 28, right? Is 56 divisible by 3? No. So now try 4. Is 56 divisible by 4? Yes, you get 4 and 14. We know it's not divisible by 5. It doesn't end in 5, right? Check 6. Nope. 7. I'm just dividing on my calculator. 56 divided by 7 is 8. Once you get two that are right next to each other like that, 7 and 8, you are done. You know that you got everything. So these are all the factors of 56. And then factors of 1 are easy. It's just 1. So with these directions, because they're not asking us to actually finish the problem or solve anything, what we do need to do is pull these apart. When you divide by 1, that's not difficult. You just write everything that was from the top. I like to write it in order when I'm done, but you don't have to. So I'm going to write 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 14, 28, and 56. Let's make sure we didn't miss anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So even though that's 8 numbers, it's really 16. There are 16 possible answers to this question. Again, they didn't ask us to solve anything, so this is all you had to do. No math at all. Okay, now I'm going to jump to 27. You should know how to do everything else from here. So let's go to number 27. Oops. Okay, these directions tell you to find all of the zeros of the function. That means find all of the answers. So let's write down the question. X cubed plus 3x squared minus 25x plus 21. So the first thing I do is I make sure it's in descending order, no holes, nothing's missing, okay? So before we can even try this problem, we have to do P over Q. They didn't tell us where to start. So we need factors of the constant over factors of the LC, the leading coefficient. So what are the factors of 21? 1 and 21. What else? And 3 and 7. That's it. Okay? Factors of 1 is just 1. So pull them apart. Make sure you have the plus or minus. 1, 3, 7, and 21. So what we have to do is we have to start going through these numbers until one of them works. One of them works when we have a remainder of 0. So I'm going to try 1 first. I always try 1 first. 1, 3, negative 25, and 21. You should know how to do this by now. This is synthetic division. It should be easy for you, right? Bring down the 1, multiply. 1, add, 4, multiply, 4, add. What is negative 25 plus 4? Negative 21, multiply, add. We got a remainder of 0 on our first try. Awesome. If that doesn't happen, you need to keep trying numbers after that. So pretend this didn't work. Pretend we got like a 10 here, okay? If that happens, try negative 1. If that doesn't work, try 3. try -3, try 7, try -7. But it worked. So what we need to do, automatically we know that x equals 1 is one of our answers because it worked. Okay? Now we need to take the rest of this, x squared plus 4x minus 21, and finish out the problem and see what the rest of our answers are. This is from pre-algebra, okay? So you can factor if it's factorable. You can use your quadratic formula or whatever works to get these answers. So let's see if factoring is going to work here. Let's see. 7 and 3 probably, right? So x plus 7, x minus 3. Pull them apart, set them equal 0 separately, and solve. Subtract 7, add 3. How many answers do we have? We have 3. How many were we supposed to get? 3. Okay? So that's what you're going to do over and over and over again. It's not always going to be that easy. Obviously, sometimes you're going to have to try all of them, and maybe you'll have to go to the 21 before you get something with a 0 remainder. But there's no way to know that. You're just going to have to keep trying. All right? So watch this again, slow it down, pause it, rewind it, whatever works for you. Try the best you can on your homework. Don't erase anything if it's wrong. Make sure you ask me, and I can see where you went wrong with it. Okay?